So right now, you should actually have all the confidence in the world in ADA and in Cardano. We've done obviously some very great things from the development standpoint, from the chain building standpoint, and I'm excited for times of adoption. But I think one of the most important things that we're seeing in terms of ADA in general is conviction. We're actually having a very good conversion rate in this, meaning that we are bringing new people to the Cardano ecosystem and they're staying. And this is actually a focal point of growth. And I want to have a discussion about this with you guys, as well as a few things I missed this morning. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So just looking at price right now, we're having a very nice bounce back. I'm not ready to call this and say the bottom is in or anything like that yet, but we've done some very important things that do need to be noted in the charts. So first of all, I'm filming this at 6:27 Central Standard Time AM, actually right before my first video goes live. So we'll see what happens as the day goes on, but ADA is working its way back up into this support box. That's looking really good. On our Bollinger Bands, we actually have an extension below this. And what tends to happen is on the daily, when you have these RSI, Bollinger Band extensions, you have a breakout, you tend to have a violent throwback the opposite direction, right? We've seen this obviously recently here on the way up. We've seen this many times on the way down, right? Violent extension, nice throwback, violent extension, nice throwback, time and time and time again. So it wouldn't surprise me if we have a nice little recovery day. We'll see obviously what the day brings. I'm not guaranteeing that or anything like that. But at the same time, we've also reached a point now that we are at the lowest daily RSI we have seen since all the way back here in August, since we had our deep discount, right? So right now we're in a spot of deep discount. We're oversold. Now, although the daily RSI isn't quite into oversold yet, what we do see is that the 4-hour is oversold. The 1 hour is oversold. This is where, again, like we talked about earlier today, value investors are looking for opportunity. This is where they tend to step in and buy, right? Not to quote NSYNC, right? But it's the other type of buy, B-U-Y. Anyways, what's good about this is even though we've dealt with some unloading here as of late, the people that are unloading are actually newer people, okay? So when we look at this average hold time for those tokens that are transacted on the network, what you can see is that apart from the blip 2 days ago, which was a 5-month average token hold time, which was some longer term people taking some profit, right? You guys can see that most of the transacted coins basically over the last week or so, week and a half, have been 1 month, 2 month. So it's actually shorter term people that actually accumulated during this opportunity range here, right? So newer people. But what's important about this is ADA still has more holders than it had 1 to 2 months ago. We're actually seeing a lot of conviction from whales. And whales, I think, are one of the biggest testaments to Cardano. They've actually been big Cardano supporters for a long time. And you guys can see that although they've gotten quiet since November 30th, there hasn't been a lot of transactions done on the network. What you can see is that they've stuck with their convictions, right? They are very much in this for the long haul. And what they're not doing is dumping on your head. Now, that being said, they did take profit over the course of the last couple of days. That's not surprising. 1.37 million ADA negative net flows yesterday, negative 978,000 the day before. So you do tend to see some unloading during these times. But for the most part, it's not these massive unloads. So they're actually doing a good job of helping hold up the price currently. Now, that being said, one thing I didn't get to talk about earlier today is as well is institutional money. So we know that most other institutional players, they tend to have, they're kind of wishy-washy, right? They're all over the place. They sway one way or the other. They sway where the wind blows, right? But there's one that cannot be broken. Their conviction cannot be broken. And who that is BlackRock, one of the largest holders of BTC in the world. And in fact, you guys can see that yesterday, although they didn't buy anything yesterday, they didn't sell anything. All right. Their 1 day net flow was 0. They did the same thing on the spot Ethereum side, 0. And what they're doing right now is instead of just, catching a falling knife, they're patiently waiting. And why this is important is when they do these days where they don't accumulate anything and they tend to be kind of quiet, they storm back with vengeance. They accumulate in a big way in the days following. Now, obviously today's a Friday. We'd have to wait until Monday. And then next week, we obviously have a holiday week. So it's going to be kind of goofy anyways. But the point I want to make is that their conviction isn't even being tested. They're just patiently waiting. And maybe today is a day that they buy. We'll wait and see what happens. Fridays tend to be kind of quieter in terms of institutional money anyways. But this, I just want to point to the fact that right now, oh, I forgot something. So also at the same time, we have seen the crypto fear greed index fall down to almost neutral levels, levels that we have not seen since before the election. So we're kind of in this I don't want to say point of calm in the market, because we're not, right? We obviously still have big negative daily candles. We know that, and we're getting a nice little bounce back here. Hopefully this continues. 81.20 right now at the time of filming this video. But the point I want to make is that right now the market seems to be hitting a very nice spot, very nice bounce point. Okay, doesn't mean we will bounce from here, but this is about the point where you start to see the bigger players step in and accumulate. Just saying. All right. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. These are some very exciting signs. I love the strength that we're seeing in terms of Cardano. You know, this long-term holder mindset, this cult-like mentality is the exact reason why ADA couldn't be broken during the bear market cycle. And even as we hit our summer lull during 2024, it became one of the strongest foundation coins in crypto. And that's the reason why we've been able to set these nice solid floors to become launch pads. That's what 35 cents was. And now we're just looking for that next level. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.